Hey, Jesse Moskal here, and I want to share this quick tip with business owners and copywriters out there who might be unsure of how to handle certain issues with product launch type promotions. Now, what you're looking at on the screen is a fellow by the name of Ray Edwards. Ray and I have been in touch for a couple of years. We're not friends, but I bought one of his courses a few years ago, and he threw a weekend session. We're a couple days in I don't know, Virginia or somewhere like that. But I flew out and hung out with him and 200 of his closest friends as part of a promotion on the back end, part of his back end sales on the course that he sold me. But I have to tell you, what I've been seeing from him lately is kind of disappointing. And anytime I see what I'm about to show you right now, it's going to result in an unsubscribe because there's really nothing more important in my mind than to protect my name on the internet, and anywhere I do business. And it's got to be, I really feel like I've got to be in integrity, and I've got to say what I do and do what I say. And if I don't do that, then trust goes out the window and sales are going to plummet. So whether you're a copywriter or a business owner, this message is for you. And I just want to show you what's going on here. And to be frank, I think a lot of Ray Edwards, and so I was really kind of shocked to see what he's up to here. But I don't really open his emails, as you can see. I think every great once in a while I'll just peek because he's a decent copywriter, and he's good at self promotion. But you see a lot of these are open because I noticed something that just kind of got under my skin. So I'm gonna tell you about it right now. So this message, by the way, today is May 13th. Okay, that's important. So I'm gonna go back to let's see here. Yeah, let's go back to April 29th. Ray's pushing a product, and the headline of his subject line of this email is "Today's the last day." Okay, so I'm going to click on that email, and it says, what does it say? This is it. Last chance to get my help to start, run, and grow your own profitable copywriting business. So here's the link to buy his course. Okay, and it's only 197 bucks. He's got the link again here, and he says This is the key. This is the problem. This is why I'm creating this video. Registration ends tonight, okay? April, what did I say, 29th? Yeah, April 29th, right there. You see it in black and white. Now let's go from the 29th. Okay, so we got that one. We've seen that one. And then last call, that's probably sent really late at night, April 29th. Let's see what time he sent it. 8 p.m., okay? And it's the same email, right? I'm actually disappointed by that because as a copywriter, it's easy to churn out lots of good emails, and he's fallen into this. This isn't why I'm showing you the video, but this is also a secondary problem. He's sending out the same email again. Now it might just have been that I didn't open that one. Sometimes I'll send the same email and change the subject line. So he did that, and that's okay. Because if somebody hasn't read an email and you have your email delivery system set up so that you can send the same email but change the headline, that can be a good thing. Excuse me. So that's April 29th, right? So then all of a sudden I noticed just a couple days later, May 6th, all of a sudden he's only got a few slots left. And then one more shot on May 11th. And it's not quite, it is pretty much the same email. So he sent the same email again. And lo and behold, one more shot. So to me, he hasn't sold enough of this. So what he's done is he said it's closing down here, but then it's open up here again. Now, to me, this is the epitome of what you cannot do as a copywriter or business person, because let's say I was in his prime buying audience. I'm not. I'll never buy anything from the guy again. But when you say you're closing back here on the on the 29th or whatever it was. Yeah, the 29th. And then you're selling it again on the 11th. What's my urgency to ever buy anything from you? Oh, and not even the 11th, the 6th. So that's a week later he's got it open again. So what the hell is the point, right? Then again, May 11th, the same email. And on top of that, what does he say? Yes, we really are closing registration tonight. So it's almost like he's admitting that it's a completely integrity-free promotion, and he'll, now what's my presumption? What else can I assume but that I don't need to buy it today because he's going to open it again next week. May 6th. Maybe there'll be an addendum to this. What's this? The same email on May 12th. Wait a minute now, where were we just a minute ago? This is back on the 6th. And he's saying, oops, excuse me, that's the wrong one. Yeah, one more shot. We really are closing tonight. That's May 11th, right? One more shot email. And now, where did I just click here? The 12th. What is he saying? We're taking it down in 48 hours. So he's saying, closing it again. Tomorrow night the price goes up. Still $197, and it's now May 12th. Completely integrity free. Because so what he's done is he's told me he's not going to do what he says, and he's going to tell you stuff, and then he's going to do something else. Okay, folks, this is a lie, and I'm not going to buy anything from this guy. And now we are at the 13th. What do we got? Only a few hours left, right? We're closing it down at midnight. Enough said. Yeah, actually too much said, Ray. So I don't know about you guys, but I do think that it's important to be honest and completely transparent in what you're doing online and what you're selling, because if he's got a lot of promises on this page, should I believe him? No, I don't think so. Is what he's saying here true? I don't know. I've already shown you that he's kind of changing what he's saying he's going to do. So anyways, I don't really want to disparage Ray Edwards. I think he's a decent guy. He does run a Christian podcast, so I think he makes himself a bit more of a target. And I'd love to hear what anybody else who's had experience with Ray Edwards has to say, because when you put a target on your head and you run a Christian podcast, you're kind of making a pretty strong statement that you're going to operate in integrity. So I would imagine this would hurt his business significantly, but I could be wrong. Maybe nobody else is paying attention. Who knows? Excuse me. And the last thing in closing, I will point out. Now, we already saw about 6 messages sent on the different days with different headlines, but the same email. And the reason all this came to light was because I saw FOMO is valid in this case, this email here, and he's talking about fear of missing out. Excuse me. Looks like the same email, pretty much, but he changed the first line. This is lazy copywriting, in my opinion. And then 2 days prior, he sent out FOMO, the same topic. And, when I read stuff like this now, I'm just completely cynical. So many people have asked, I decided to offer you one more chance. Come on, really, Ray? So many people asked, why didn't they buy it before? You're offering me one more time? Well, trust me, I'm sure you'll offer it again. And I'm sure this is a lie. The price will be higher, no exceptions. Yeah, right. Anyways, I'm calling BS on this, and I don't believe in this guy anymore. There's too many copywriters out there selling courses. So anyways, that's it. That's all I wanted to show you. If you close down your course, even if you get an email at 12:01 a.m., this is my opinion, and they say, hey, I'll pay 10 times the cost, it's better, in my opinion, to say, no, I'm so sorry, we're going to reopen in 3 months or whatever the case may be. But, stick to your guns. Do what you say you're going to do, and your business will thrive long term. Thanks. That's all I got. This is Jesse Moskal. Stay hungry, hustle hard.